had a widowmaker heart attack at 40, and now I suffer from anxiety and post-traumatic stress. And I do have to say that I felt the most safe and secure immediately after while I was in the hospital. I was being monitored and I just felt safe, and I couldn't expect the road that I've been on since. I've been going home the first day. I think I was just happy to be home with my family. I have 5 children, 4 littles. And so I was just happy to be home and to be with them. But I won't forget it, because day 2 came around and we went out to the arcade, and I was walking around with my littlest, and I just started crying. And when I was crying and I was embarrassed, and I just felt sadness and fear. And I feel like I have a ticking time bomb, and I think it just, something there, it just clicked in my brain of how serious it was and how serious it could still be, and how scary it is, because it is a scary thing to be living with now. I've gone back to the ER multiple times. Every little thing triggers an idea of something happening. I had Dijon mustard, and I haven't had stuff that strong, I guess, and it had given me heartburn, and I was back into the ER. And I even went to urgent care just so I can get an EKG and see what was going on in my heart. And they sent me to the ER because my reading was abnormal. That was the worst drive, because I would say that was probably about a month after my heart attack. And it was just, I was like, wow, it's happening again. And I was just very scared. And I got to the ER, and they did the EKG, and it was abnormal, but it's my normal for just having a heart attack. So it was okay. And honestly, I'd probably go back to the ER more often if it wasn't out of embarrassment. I have to tell my family I'm scared and I'm going to the hospital, and it makes them feel fear, because I did go to the hospital and have a real problem. So is this something? Is it nothing? And then to go, and then it comes home and say, hey, nothing's wrong, I'm just being paranoid. Multiple times, it does get embarrassing. So I don't keep going. What I think has really helped me a lot is my Apple Watch. I do my EKG or my ECG on there, and I was going over it with my cardiologist, and she was laughing because, oh yeah, you've been doing it a lot. I do it depending on the day, but I do it on average about 3 to 5 times a day, depending on what's going on. But it does